All right, ladies and gentlemen, Fabs in the house, and welcome back to the channel. Today I got something pretty cool. This is probably the nicest fidget toy of 2024 for sure, and for a long time, because it's the most complex, the most intriguing, the most fun, the most menacing, the most whatever you want fidget toy that I've ever tried. This is a really complex one. It's the Gobigger Punnk, and I'm gonna show you the unboxing. I'm gonna show you how to install the accessories. I'm gonna show you everything you need to know about this fella right over here. Let's go ahead and start. It just comes with this box right over here. This is a limited edition of 100 only. Made in is in zirconium. It just comes with this box, like overbox, let's say, and then it comes with another box. You open the box and bam, you get your kit right over here, which needs to be assembled, and you have a couple options right over here. And I'm just gonna go and check out the content of this pretty cool box, and expensive, I have to say. These are really high-end toys, quite tough to produce, and very expensive because of the material and the process involved. So yeah, these are crazy expensive. Anyways, let's go ahead and pull out every piece, and then we're gonna go through every single one of them. You get also some spare parts, which are pretty useful. And then you will notice this sticker, which is just not a sticker, but you can remove the sticker like so, and you're gonna get an accessory, which I'm pulling out right now. So this can be going back, and so these are going to be the pieces you're going to find inside the box, right? Then for this video, I got another accessory, which is the silencer, which comes with the adapter. This is also a zircon. And for the sake of the video, I'm just going to show you how to use this guy and how to use this guy all together. But let's go ahead first. Things first. Let me put this thing together, which then I can go ahead and talk about that. So right over here, you see two magnets. When you open, you can just push down this lever right over here, and you got these two bullets. So these little bullets are actually spring-loaded, and this thing is spinning. So really, really cool. And of course, magnetic. They go inside like so, and then you can just close it. It's gonna open up like that. The bullets are gonna pop out, right, because of this spring-loaded part. And this is one, how you just set that part right there. Then you have this part that goes on top like that. You can just slide in, but you see there's like a button. You just press this button, and this thing, it's just gonna lock in place right there. Then you have this part, which is the certificate of authenticity. I'm not gonna put this into the mag because I prefer this one, because this one also, it clicks because it has like a detent ball right over here. Whereas this guy over here, it's just gonna be lockable, yes, but there's no clicking. So I don't really like this one. I mean, I prefer it to this one, but because of the no action, the lack of action, I'm just gonna use this handle right over here. I'm gonna do the silencer in a bit, because first I wanna show you how to install this one, because you're gonna be like, how the heck this thing goes, because there's no room. So here you're gonna see a screw, which you need to remove with the tool. So you can just go ahead and remove this tool right over here. This thing comes off. Now, you need to do a little operation right over here to install this thing. So remove the mag, like so. And then this is gonna be magnetic, so you gotta be a little bit careful, right? So how I like to do is something like that. So you put the screw on top, which the screw has to go all the way down, but it's gonna get attracted by the magnets on the side. So it's very hard for me to show you this this part, because the screwdriver is being attracted first of all to the side, and then you have to nail with the, like that, like a needle and a thread. You gotta have the screw poke out, hold it like this, and this has to go right over here, and then hold it and then just screw it in. It's a little bit tricky, like that. Don't over tighten, and once it's done, the handle is securely in place. Then you can just pop the mag in and you get pretty much your toy good to go. All right, so now this is just the how the toy is intended. So you have a slider over here which clicks. All right, you have you can see like the mechanism underneath here. There's a gear that just makes this part move, the barrel move, and you get this action over here, and you can just snap it back. All right, and of course you have your mag action going on over here. Phenomenal. Really cool design. It's one of the most complex and cool looking fidget toys that I've ever seen. Really interesting. I am a fan, insta fan of this guy, but we're not happy. We want something even more. Actually, let me just do a little weight test before we mount everything else, because this thing is gonna get heavy. We are already at 12.1 ounces. This is definitely something you do not want to put in your pocket, but you can. And now, how do you install that thing? Where this thing just goes? How you make this work, Fab? Look at this. Unscrew this part. All right. Notice this part has one hole that is deeper than the other. Keep that in mind. And notice that here you need again this screwdriver over here, but there's a spring over underneath this part. So make sure you keep it pressed like that, and then you can unscrew this central screw. All right, so fully remove the screw like so. Make sure you don't lose it. In this case, actually, I'm just gonna get something like that, like a mat right there, so we can do things nicely and not lose anything, because these are like very small parts. So remove slowly the part. You see what I'm talking about? You have a very tiny screw right spring right over there, and you have very tiny ball bearings right there. Now you're gonna need a set of tweezers, something like that. All right, just remove the two little balls. So, and also remove the little spring from the little piece, which is gonna go in your box if you decide to keep the silencer on. So grab the spring, just dump it in the larger hole like so, and then you're gonna have one ball into the hole, and the other ball is gonna go right on top. You see that thing just jumped, and you want to set them up like this, one on the top, one on the bottom, one on top of the spring. Then hold this thing. This thing will have to be inserted with the screw that you just removed from the other piece. So this screw, it's just going to go like so. All right, so you have to hold the piece like this exactly, and notice how the top part has two holes and the bottom part has like a slot, like a groove, right? The spring part with the micro ball goes on top on the two balls. So you just hold it like so. All right, and make sure you hold it together, and then make sure you tighten this together like this. Don't over tighten anything. So now you have the exactly. Now you have the adapter installed, right? Like so. And you can proceed to install, for example, your silencer. Okay. Silencer, if you install like this, is going to make a noise because of the magnet. If you install on the other side, you see it's not going to work. So only one way this can go. And you just take this screw and there you go. So like this, you have the, let me just get rid of this stuff because we don't need for the purpose of this. Pretty cool. You get this silencer on, so you get an extra spinner, slider, and you get everything. Like this has to be like that. And you get everything in the package working and looks pretty phenomenal, I have to say. What do you think? This is a pretty cool looking one for sure. And the weight already increased. Let's see. How much are we increasing right over here? 14.26 ounces. In the pocket is going to be a breeze. But now we're not happy. We want to add a little bit more pizzazz. So the silencer comes with this adapter because you can buy as many silencer as you want. Colors, you know, materials, you can do whatever you want. So you unscrew this front part, you install this thing like so, all right? And right over there, you can install whatever you want. You want to install this fella right over here? Sure, why not? So you just unscrew this part, right? Make sure all the pods are connected. And then you take this one and you just screw that in. This is impossible to find, by the way. I'm just teasing you guys, but look at this. How cool is this? Really, really nice. This looks pretty sick, but because of the materials, this is titanium and copper. I prefer Zirc. I mean, this is my favorite, one of my, top 5 spinner ever made, guys. Muji. This thing is, oh my God, I love this. But anyways, I think I love a little bit more the OG Pillbug. This is stone-washed Pillbug, not the polished one. This is stone-washed with some treats installed. 99 of these fellas made. You have this part, which you can just keep it together so you don't lose anything. And then I like this piece right over here, Lauti X Bone, because look at this. I can steal the button, which I love, and just use it here and then here. So to connect the Pillbug right after the silencer with the X Bone. Just do this. This can be going right over there. So this is a Pillbug with custom titanium screws spinning on top of the silencer, which pops out out of the Gobigger Punnk Pillbug silencer. Punnk. This is a massive toy. This thing is spinning very fast. You get just an effect right over here. And it's not going back. It just looks like it's going back. But anyways. How cool is this? I can be looking at this thing for a long time. It kind of hypnotizes me. Anyways, you have this beast right over here. It's like massive. It's a big toy, of course, but it's fun. It's something unusual. It's something unique. It's something very expensive, very rare now. The thing, when these are gonna be gone, these are gonna be gone. They're not gonna be produced anymore. And there's a few left as of now, end of 2024. Yeah, I know, they are expensive, but guys, this is insane. It's very complex. It's super fun. It's one of the most interesting toys ever made. And this is 20.27 ounces, guys. This is a heavy toy. I mean, there's a bunch of accessories mounted on, but still, I love it. It's gorgeous. I'm not sure I'm gonna keep the Pillbug on. Oops. Because I just love the Pillbug by itself. So I think this one, I mean, it's a fun experiment. Just I wanted to show you guys how this looks. But I think the silencer is just the better option for this toy in this case. So we can have the Pillbug go back together like that. The X-Bone is gonna suffer, is gonna be lacking a button. Why this thing doesn't want to? There you go. And bam. Pillbug in the house, guys. OG Pillbug. Phenomenal spinner. Also, maybe. Do you think we can do this? Let's try. Why not? Let's see how this thing looks. So let's do that. Let's see if... Actually, I don't think this is gonna work. Let me see. No, it doesn't work. It's okay. It's all right. It's all right. There you go. T-Max in Zirk is another of those phenomenal spinners. Obviously, in the house, it's not gonna go anywhere. I love that thing. And it's another grail for sure. Here you go. So this is there, and by the way, this one spins. Okay, this is tight, comes out. This is how I want to keep my Pillbug. Hey, sorry, I keep calling this thing Pillbug. This is the Punnk. This is why I love this thing, because it keeps me young, right? Whereas I'm getting old, as you noticed by my lapsus. Guys. It's, I'm in awe looking at this thing. It's so complex, it's so cool that I think it's gonna be hard to beat this fella right over here. Gobigger Punnk with silencer on in Zirk, full on. The best fidget toys I probably ever experienced, in a way, because of its complexity, I would say. Probably not the best ever, not the GOAT, which I still don't know which is the GOAT, but this is a solid contender for the top 3 fidgets ever made. There you have it. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned.